Today we had practice of looking in the mirror. Baba also says, look into the mirror of your mind. So what I am looking at now is my eternal and original form. Eternal form as a point of light. I am loveful. I am peaceful. I am pure. During day, I often look in the mirror and what do I see? Sometimes there is possibility of some very subtle disturbance by wasteful thoughts or thoughts of concern. So I check what was the quality of my thoughts. And when I notice that yes, in very, very subtle way, my thoughts had same pattern from the past. So then I have to start practicing and emerge my eternal image where I can create again the thoughts of love, thoughts of peace, and pure thoughts. This practice of looking in the mirror is very, very helpful to check and then change, create eternal image. As much I create my eternal image, then the sanskars of original image will emerge. Sanskars of original image are divine. Sanskars of being a deity, a donor. So if there are thoughts about some other soul, their way of thinking or speaking, immediately remind yourself that as a deity soul, I am donor. Baba had been asking us to be a great donor, constantly bestow, and not allow anyone's vibrations or thoughts to touch my mind, touch my intellect, emerging my eternal image will help me to emerge my original deity image of a donor. I have to give, share love with the soul, peaceful vibrations, power, kindness. So I'm not only detached, but also a donor. So that nothing from outside, anyone's sanskar or nature, touch the soul. This is the benefit of looking into the mirror. And as today we practiced, and we were able to transform and create my eternal image and my deity sanskars of a donor. So even now, I look at my inner mirror of mind and create my divine image with eternal, powerful vibrations. I stay in this image to experience, emerge, and accumulate my qualities of purity, of peace, of love, of power. So looking at Baba, emerging my image, and stay in this experience of your original eternal image,
संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला, मिला, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला। बाप दादा को आज के दिन सच्चे भगत भी बहुत याद आ रहे। वो व्रत रखते हैं एक दिन का, और आपने व्रत रखा है वो खाने का व्रत रखते हैं। आपने भी मन के भोजन व्यर्थ संकल्प नेगेटिव संकल्प अपवित्र संकल्पों का व्रत रखा है। पक्का व्रत रखा है ना? ये डबल फॉरेनर्स आगे आगे बैठे। ये कुमार बोलो, कुमारों ने व्रत रखा है पक्का? पक्का, कच्चा नहीं। माया सुन रही है, सब झंडिया हिला रही है ना, तो माया देख रही है झंडिया हिला रही है। जब व्रत रखती है पवित्र बनना ही है। व्रत रखना अर्थात वृत्ति बनाना, श्रेष्ठ वृत्ति बनाना। तो जैसी वृत्ति होती है वैसे ही दृष्टि, कृति, सुधई बन जाती। तो ऐसा व्रत रखा है ना, पवित्र शुभ वृत्ति, पवित्र शुभ दृष्टि। जब एक दो को देखते हो तो क्या देखते हो? फेस को देखते हो या प्रकृति के बीच चमकती हुई आत्मा को देखते हो?
Om Shanti. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel, the world of angels. Give all your responsibilities to the Father. Stay in your double light stage and play in the world of angels. By staying in the world of angels, you will experience great lightness, as though you have made the subtle region the corporeal world. When there is no difference remaining, then the corporeal world will become like the Avyakti region, and then you would be said to be close to perfection. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 25. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. Today's topic, the world of angels. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Okay. When we call it Avyakti Parivar, It actually means family of angels. So how do we experience being in the world of angels, family of angels? One of the special quality we love is purity. So it's not, as Baba said, we keep fasting of the food, but it is the attitude has to be completely pure. Our attitude and our drishti is true, because as much we becoming complete and perfect, nothing much remains in our attitude. So and so is like this, so and so does like this. We see it, we come to know, but it doesn't stay in our attitude. Because Baba wants to look at our level of purity in the purity of attitude. It's very subtle, but it has a big impact on the person. Whether it is in a positive way or even a negative way. This one likes fancy things. It's a positive, right? But every time if that person comes and you have this thought, it's not a pure thought, right? Our soul to soul relationship is where we look at each other's not only eternal original qualities, but specialities of confluence age also. When you come to know Baba's each child who is doing Baba's service, you will be surprised that how many specialities each one has. They might look simple and ordinary, but has vast experience. Because our yagya is unlimited, our task is unlimited. So the experience also is unlimited. But also, Baba's children, they always remember that they have to be simple, they don't have to waste anything. That speciality is only in Baba's children. And how our drishti, when it is pure and loving, uplifts the soul. Every soul feels very enlightened in the presence. And that's a big service, right? If in front of us souls feel, oh, they can never be perfect, they have so many weaknesses, and especially if you point out at any weakness, if you point out, then it's like mentally the soul is not in self-respect. So when Baba said, serve as the angel means what angels do, enlighten, uplift the spirit of everyone. Anyone who is not in high spirits or is down because of anything, our love, our drishti, our belonging should make that soul feel very worthy. And then that soul will perform Baba's task or duties in a stage of perfection. So I think that this fasting of attitude and of drishti, that means you can serve Lord through drishti and attitude, where everyone feels happy, very light, very powerful. This will help our task also to get accomplished. This is what Brahma Baba did to all of us. This is what Bab Dada does when he comes. Drishti he gives to everyone, makes everyone feel very special. Even whatever we think, this one was able to meet Baba, so might be special, or that one, but not for Baba. All are special. That is why you have been chosen, right? So never think that you don't have specialities. You have a lot of specialities, each one of you. But only what we have to say, not sit back with that specialty. Right? Use it. Even it could be a good idea, or it could be lovely drishti. Anything, because there is purity in us, and purity has power. And it's the purity which helps others also to feel very powerful. So when Baba talks of fasting, of attitude and drishti, so it's not only fasting, but people do fasting so that they can remember God, or they can think, do some elevated task. Not only not eating food and pass all day. They go for some charitable task. They go and do some worshipping. So same is with us. Through our attitude, we uplift others. Through our drishti, we empower others. And that is the special service we do. Baba's awake signal for today as our homework is, if you have any burden of any responsibility, give responsibility to Baba. And then you do the task. Let Baba be responsible and you do the task. So you will be double light. Who can be responsible for anything anyway? Even if it takes task, you don't know what could happen, right? So experiment. Baba, this is the task and it's your responsibility because it is Baba's task, right? Who will have so many Baba's homes to fix or renovate or take care of? No one. It's Baba. So always remembering whatever I am doing is Baba's task, whatever. I'm not doing for anyone, Baba's task. And Baba is responsible. And this will make you double light. And when you are double light, you are like angel. So angelic stage really is what? Double light by giving the burden of all responsibilities to Baba. As much you experiment, relate to that, create that stage, you definitely will feel your stage as the angel where it is double light. And if we all do that anywhere, whether it is a retreat place or whether it is your home, whether it is at Baba's center, if everyone is double light, so what everyone is? Angel. Then what it becomes? The world of angels, right? Because I was asking this question here, that Baba is asking us to stroll in the world of angels. So I said, where is that? And as I just went in and I realized that the dharana which Baba is giving us, if we keep that dharana, we are the angels, right? And we will feel that when we all are together, it is like the world of angels. Because that's what we have to create here, right? World of angel. When you think that you are in the world of angels, Baba is saying that you will feel always very light. So if I am double light, not carrying any burden, I'm just saying it because when you feel you see a lot of things to be done, and you just become double light. Baba is responsible and do it. You will do it so nicely and fast. It will get done. And that is where many say, oh, it must be Baba who got it done. It must be Baba who got it done, right? We use these words. But Baba can get it done if you are light as an angel. If you are mentally heavy, you are sad, you're not happy, you don't have good feelings, Baba can't make it done through you because you are not moving. So I have to be double light. And then you see how Baba gets it done. Any service, I think. So this stage is very, very important. And I think we should start doing that now. We must be doing, but more attention on, let me be double light and let Baba perform. I am not responsibility. So that freedom from burden is very, very important. And then what will be your experience? Baba is getting it done through us as angels. So you got both, right? You becoming angel and also instrument for God's task. And the feeling will be like, no, there are a lot of Baba's children still ask, what is subtle regions? What happens there? What Baba is doing there? With your double light stage, you will feel as if this world has become subtle region for you. One is I go to subtle region, other is I create subtle region right here. I think it's really worth experimenting that how you should feel. I find especially early morning or after late afternoon when we sit with Baba, you feel you are in the subtle region. That means you bring here the subtle regions. Very interesting, right? And time will come, you will not see any difference between physical world and subtle world. Sometimes we do feel that, right? Where am I? I'm with Baba. Where? In this world with Baba or in subtle world? I think taking this homework will help you because you will be able to feel it, experience, create it. But for that, while doing actions, we have to pay attention. While doing actions, not feeling little bit, as Baba said, little bit burden of responsibility. So tomorrow we will practice this, will be very interesting. And every practice Baba is giving these days is to become perfect. Otherwise, our day passes, right? We have to do this, finish off this. Day is gone as a karma yogi. And we need to be karma yogi, right? I'm not doing for myself. It's Baba's task, so I need to do it. I must do it. But while doing, creating our world to the world of angels, and that is only possible and practical if I pay attention to my stage. Am I feeling little burden? But also this whole thing of, I find that our task is one thing, relationships is another thing. We could never create any heaviness in our relationships because of the task. That means you have burden, right? There should be always loveful feelings, feelings of belonging. It's one family. So internally, those feelings in all our relationships will help us also to remain light. If someone says, I have task, I have such a big family, I have to take care of all of that. Is it good to check this, right? I was looking at mother here, Mataji, and wanted to ask her how many children, grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren. But are you responsible? Say no, yeah. So there is no pull, there is no burden, right? But I have to still take care as an angel. Everyone should think that way, whether it is your karma yoga, whether it is your job, whether it is your family. Baba is responsible. Let me be double light. But then I become instrument to do. No, Baba gets it done through me. And then you yourself amazed, and you will say, really, all this got done? Because it was Baba's power. Baba's power is invisible, but it's always there with children. Sometimes we forget, right? Whether it is power of Baba, then power of elements. Everything sustains us, protects us, take care of us. But I have to be light. If I am heavy, you won't experience. If you are light, you really feel it. Today I was thinking, I hear so many things you have to take care of. But after some times, like, okay, Baba will do it. Baba is doing it. So you are able to get right signals, right connections, right type of people. Since I had been having about unlimited service, we will invoke lot of service. But if we say there is not much service, how will it happen now? Invoke it. Your elevated thoughts will create, and then Baba helps us to sustain everything. Right, so homework is don't carry any burden. Baba is responsible. Be double light and live in the world of angels. Om Shanti.
According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel, the world of angels. Give all your responsibilities to the Father. Stay in your double light stage and play in the world of angels. By staying in the world of angels, you will experience great lightness, as though you have made the subtle region the corporeal world. When there is no difference remaining, then the corporeal world will become like the Avyakti region, and then you would be said to be close to perfection. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Wednesday and our schedule we follow same from Amrit Vela and including Avyakti Children Murli class from 5 to 5:30. Meditation 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, commentary, English series and Avyakti journey. So now let's start Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey. Avyakti Murlis from 1969. Inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti, Avyaktvani, the method to become an image of divinity. 7th of June, 1970. Bapdada meeting groups. The more you tie yourself in the bondage of service, the more all other bondages will finish. Do not think that you will engage yourself in service when a particular bondage finishes. It will not happen like that. Simply continue to do service. Even though you may have bondages, continue to tie yourself in the bondage of service. To tie yourself in this bondage means to free yourself from other bondages. You will not be able to tie yourself in this after freeing yourself from the others. The more you tie yourself in this, the more you will free yourself from the others. The more you make yourself cooperative in service, the more subjects will be cooperative with you. If there is any excuse, let go of that and keep the opportunities of service in front of you. Duty comes first. Of course, there will be many excuses, but through the power of your duty, the excuses will become light. To the mothers, Push yourself into a gathering of women. By becoming a member, you will have the chance to make many others similar to yourself. You will only receive this chance by coming into contact. Your name has not yet been glorified in the women's gatherings. First of all, set foot in there in an incognito way, and then they will belong to you. You have to show the path to the women who are wandering. Then you will be able to save the poor women who have to tolerate a lot. Some women need support and they will receive support. So do this service and show wonders, and then see how many hands you find. You have to put this aspect into a practical form for a long period of time. Just as those people at orphanages give refuge, this is the ashram for those who belong to the Lord and Master. Acha, do you experience the Avyakti stage? When you experience the Avyakti stage for even 1 second, the effect of that lasts for a long time. The experience of the Avyakti stage is powerful. Put gross feelings away from yourself as much as possible and stay in the Avyakti stage. By staying in the Avyakti stage, all your thoughts will become successful. In this, you have to make less effort and have greater attainment, whereas by making effort while stable in a gross form, it takes more effort and it has less attainment. Then while moving along, there is confusion and hopelessness. Therefore, by having the Avyakti stage, you can increase the experience of all attainments. Seeing the Avyakti image in front of you, make an effort to become equal. As the Father, so the children. Always remember this slogan, let there be no difference. Become introverted, antarmukh, and finish any difference, antar. Does the father ever lose hope? Does he become afraid of adverse situations? So why do the children become afraid? You saw the practical proof of Sakar Baba facing a lot of adverse situations. Did you ever see him in a state of fear? You were told always to remember, be constantly full of love. It is not difficult. When you are in love, do you have awareness of anything else? When you have died, why should this be difficult? You yourself have died, have you not? One who has died is then burnt. The more you die, the more you are able to meet the Avyakti form. If you don't die so much, you're not able to meet as much. In a mela, if someone doesn't celebrate a meeting, then the mela would finish. So when would the meeting take place? Transform love into being equal. Make your love incognito and let the equality be revealed. Everything is merged inside. It just has to be revealed. You have to reveal the sanskaras of the previous cycle that are merged in you. You do remember your form of success from the previous cycle, do you not? Now, simply put the form that is merged into a practical form. Always keep your perfect form and your future form of 21 births in front of you. In order to decorate their homes, people put up various pictures from their childhood. So you too should clearly keep in front of you, in the temple of your mind, the idol of your perfect form and the idols of your many future births. And then your thoughts will not go in any other direction. What are the qualifications of the jewels who are close? The closer someone is, accordingly, there is closeness in his sanskaras. So to be close to Bapdada means to be close to his qualifications. The more you check yourself, the quicker you will change yourself. Keep your original form in your awareness. By keeping your original form of the golden age and your original form of the dying alive birth in your awareness, the middle form will become merged. Are you just loving or are you also cooperative? What would you give as a return to those whom you love? The return of love is cooperation. When will you give that? Just as the Father is the Almighty, so you children have to become Master Almighties. Before destruction, if together with being loving, you also become cooperative, you will claim a right to an inheritance. Even though all souls will be able to recognize the Father at the time of destruction, they will not be able to claim an inheritance because they would not have been able to become cooperative. Is karmic bondage more powerful than this godly bondage? If you make the godly bondages stronger, then the karmic bondages will automatically become loose. It is only with this bondage that you can cut that bondage. The more you tie yourself in this godly bondage, the freer you will become from karmic bondages. The stronger the karmic bondages are, the stronger you have to make the godly bondages, and then those other bondages will quickly be cut away. If you are unable to stabilize yourself in the point form for a long time, do not waste your time trying to do that. You can only stabilize yourself in the point form when you first have the practice of pure thoughts. Remove impure thoughts with pure thoughts. When an accident is about to take place, if you're unable to apply the brake, you then have to steer away. The point form is the brake. If the brake cannot be applied, then steer your intellect away from waste thoughts and engage it in pure thoughts. Sometimes there are incidents when you cannot apply the brakes to save yourself, but you have to steer in another direction instead. Throughout the day, try not to have any waste thoughts, but only pure thoughts. When you pass in this subject, you will easily be able to stabilize yourself in the point form. Om Shanti.
According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. The world of angels. Give all your responsibilities to the Father. Stay in your double light stage and play in the world of angels. By staying in the world of angels, you will experience great lightness, as though you have made the subtle region the corporeal world. When there is no difference remaining, then the corporeal world will become like the Avyakti region, and then you would be said to be close to perfection.
समय की समीपता प्रमाण अव्यक्त फरिश्ता बनो। फरिश्तों की दुनिया अपनी सब जिम्मेवारियों का बोझ बाप को देकर आप डबल लाइट स्थिति में फरिश्तों की दुनिया में रमण करते रहो। फरिश्तों की दुनिया में रहने से बहुत ही हल्कापन अनुभव होगा, जैसे कि सूक्ष्म वतन को ही स्थूल वतन में बसा दिया है। जब स्थूल और सूक्ष्म में अंतर नहीं रहेगा, यह व्यक्त देश जैसे अव्यक्त देश बन जाएगा, फिर संपूर्णता के समीप आ जाएंगे। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti.